Just give me right now, right now. Just give me right now, right now. Just give me right now, right now. Just give me right now, right now, right now, right now.
Hey guys, thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of LACIEOLOGY. All right, so before we get started, I'm going to say if you guys are listening to this on some kind of a podcast streaming source, you can also find this episode on YouTube. All you have to do is go to youtube.com or open up the app. When you type in your search, type in LACIOLOGY or Lacie and Freshie Productions, because this is brought to you by Lacie and Freshie Productions. All right, so we have a cool topic and we have an even cooler person here. Before I introduce you, though, I'm going to tell you guys about this one because I love you. We're Facebook friends. I don't even know how long we've been Facebook friends, but I think it's a good while.
Maybe a few years. Maybe.
Yeah. I feel like she's like one of my cousins. Sometimes I'm just like, is she my cousin?
I could be.
I love you. So she's so supportive. She's such an entrepreneur. She's super duper innovative. And I love that you support everybody.
Yeah. I try to.
I love it.
I thank you.
I love it. Okay, you guys. So today I have Honest on this show. Hey, girl. Hey.
Hey, how are you? Thank you for having me.
Tell them a little bit about you.
Oh, good fucking afternoon, everybody. It's your favorite thick bitch, Honest. I start everything like that. Thank you so much for having me. I don't know. I'm just like a small entrepreneur in this big world trying to make it. That's it.
But you have a lot going on.
I do. I have a cruise. The cruise set sail August 8th this year, and it's going to Nassau, Bahamas, Princess Cays, and Grand Turk out of Florida. So I got about 20 people going with me this time.
I love that.
Which is pretty dope. So it's basically networking and twerking. Quite a bit of twerking. Nice amount of networking. I mean, I'm trying to level it out. There's a lot of booty coming, so I'm excited about it. But it's just like a nice little gateway into getting people to hang out with each other and feed off of each other.
And just have fun.
Yeah. So there's the cruise, and then April 1st is the first actual twerk class in Atlanta. So it's also my birthday. Aries gang.
Really? Happy early birthday.
Thank you. Shout out to all the Aries out there. I love my Aries. What else am I doing? Oh, I don't know. Those are my two major things right now. So, and like just trying to help other people with their brands.
Right. And you do marketing.
I do marketing, and I just started a podcast, Cocktails and Clouds with Chaos and Honest.
It's fun.
So yeah, it's very raunchy.
I love it though.
Yeah. I get to let my ratchet side out a little bit.
Because she's so professional.
I try to be.
She is.
It's a very thin line.
You're like
very thin line.
All business.
All business. A lot of twerk though.
We're not
a lot
talking
of twerking
about business
moments
today.
Not. I mean, it's some people's business.
Well, we about to make it y'all's business. We're talking about sex. And we're talking about feminine sex, which I love. And I love that I get to talk about this with you.
This is going to be interesting. I can't wait.
I think
cannot
so
wait.
Because we're so different.
We are. I feel like I'm about to learn so much about you. When I walk out of this door, I just see my face like, this is Lacie. LACIOLOGY it is. They said, tune in, guys. Tune in, because woo!
All right, so
I learned so much.
Tell me what sex is to you.
Sex is...
How would you define it?
Sex is an expression. It doesn't necessarily have to be of love, but just an expression. So I could be angry one day and I can have very great angry sex, or I can be like super sensual and like do something super romantic with the flowers and stuff. It's just an expression of how you feel at that time. Yeah.
Whenever I start talk sex with Lacie, I always ask people, so what is sex to you?
Yeah.
And that's my favorite answer.
Really?
Yeah. I think I'm going to use that.
I'll sip to that soon.
Call my mom,
I'm
like,
already
Mom.
hot. I don't know what you gave me to drink. This is great.
I may have or may have not given her a drink. We don't know, guys.
The
We
Lacie
don't know.
special, ask for it next time, guys.
It's true.
Okay.
I make good drinks.
I'm warm, so yeah, I agree.
Did you
Definitely.
I turned the air down.
No. It's just me. That's all internal.
I'm so hot. All right. So I like to think of sex as, I love that you said expression, because I always think that's what I'm saying, but I haven't said it. But I do think it's a way to express yourself with somebody else.
Right.
I think, you can have sex with, a stranger if you want to. But I also think it's a way to like connect with somebody.
Right.
Right. Like, if I can't connect with you the best mentally or emotionally, I could still probably connect with you.
Yes, still probably connect with you. Your face, you was like, yes, I could probably still. I still got this. I can do it that way still.
Yeah.
Love it.
But I like the expression
Yeah,
itself.
I mean, because there's a lot of different ways to do it, and you might feel one way this day and a little different the next day. So
It's like
yeah,
art.
like talking with your body too. Like I can tell you exactly how I feel, and you can repeat it right back to me.
I almost just want to have sex with her just because
Um,
okay, so let's talk.
Noted. Put it in the notes. Mark the date, time. Babe, did you get that timestamp? I need the timestamp, please. Thank you. Laciology, they say. Okay.
Remember, Lacie, when you said, all right, so let's talk about some stereotypes that we face as femmes when it comes to sex. I'm going to bring up the first one, and it's that we don't do anything. Such a stereotype.
That is a stereotype. I feel like some people may have dated some very lazy people.
Yeah, princesses.
Princesses. Yeah, lazy princess. Something like that, because we do quite a bit, at least if you get the right one.
I think we do a lot. I think we do it better. So
a lot better. That's why
There's that.
let's stay with Femmes, right? Y'all don't really venture outside of that. You're not going to each other, right, guys? Like
they are now.
Ish. Then you drop that bomb. That's very true. At one point, I wanted to be the only femme in like a, what is it? A poly.
Oh, really?
But with two studs. I wanted to be the
Yeah.
only femme in the middle. Those were my single days. I thought about that life.
You wouldn't do it now?
I can't have a girlfriend.
And your girlfriend's not into that kind of thing?
No, babe. I mean, I have to check every quarter. I have to check. I always look over just to, can we? No? Okay, we're not there. No, not quite.
Mine's
So,
not there either. With anybody.
yeah, no.
No.
Can't.
They're so selfish.
People are. It's just.
Share
maybe-
the love.
Is she drinking the same thing you're drinking?
Yep.
No. Okay. Like double the shot.
No,
No, it's not going to work?
No.
Okay, I'm just trying to help out.
Yeah.
All 2020, that's my job.
What's another I feel like another stereotype is that we all like to be penetrated. I think it is.
Man, the awkward silence. No one breathed. No one inhaled or exhaled. At that very moment, it got extremely quiet. There's a lot of femmes that don't like penetration. Like at all. At all. Like at all.
We're trying this new thing with like fingers, working my way down to.
So is there a reason why you don't?
Yeah, I just really don't like it. Like penetration really doesn't do anything for me. It didn't do anything for me when I was having sex with dudes. It doesn't do anything for me when stud types feel the need to strap, to boost their ego. I really do.
That ego.
I do it because they need it, but not because I'm never just like, oh, baby, go put this strap on.
So I'm with you when it was like the whole dude thing. Like I think the last dude I was with was like in like 2008. Okay, I'm going to go back that far. Mm-hmm. So I didn't like it. Mm-hmm. It wasn't a thing. But if you get the right person and like the energy that they give you, like you will forget about the body part that it's supposed to belong to.
Right.
Depending on what stud actually does it for you. So like, I don't know. I got problems. I might be nasty. I don't know.
No, I'm working she does good with like her hands. I'm okay there because we're newly into this year. New me, 2020.
Is it a 2020 thing? Come on, resolution, keeping it up. Come on, I'm with it. I love the new resolution.
No, it's because apparently I don't really explore very far with her, but we have started doing the whole finger thing. And one day I was at work and I text her like,
Yo, that one eye fluttered so cute. It was just like that one when you're about to come. That one eye. I see that eye. Okay, I'm ready.
it's true.
Yeah.
Like last night was great.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you're so bashful. Break out. You said we got to talk sex, so now we got to bring it out of you now because you're over there blushing and stuff, and that's from talking about Bae. Like what?
It was okay.
I don't know. See, like I've and there's people here, so like my face, I gotta like hide it just a little bit in the event that I'm like, they're like, this bitch is disgusting.
No.
I like penetration, but it has to be by the right person. I've explored the whole anal thing. I'm not gonna say a bead can stay. A thumb is fine. A little extra pressure, push a little hard. There it is. Stop there, honey. But no, I've actually gone through with the whole. You can do both at one time if you want. I don't know. I have problems. Yeah, but it just depends on the person
You
because
like DP.
everybody can't do it. Everybody cannot do it. I've experimented with opposite. Yeah, but some people are just not good at that.
What does it feel like for you
Mm-hmm.
to be DP'd? Does it feel like they're like touching?
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't feel them touching. I don't feel it.
What does it
I don't
feel
know. It feels like I grew up on the wrong side of the tracks. I don't know how I got that far in life.
Because we were gonna bring this up.
I don't see, and like I'm saying, it's not like an everyday thing. I don't know if I've done it this year. I don't know if I've done it this year, but I mean, it just depends on the person. Like if they can, it just slides it goes that route.
Does it feel like a massage though? Like you're like being, or does it feel like?
No. I don't know, because I don't really do it for long. Like it'll just happen, and it might be like a 30-second thing or whatever, and then you got to take it out the front so you can actually come while you're being fucked in the ass. I don't know. Is that like chapter 3? Am I in the wrong chapter? Because I took it kind of far. I had to say it fast because it sounded really bad coming out of my mouth. Good night,
I want to like
guys.
bring that back. Wait.
What?
So okay, wait. So is it like you could be strapped in the front and then also like a finger back there?
Yeah, but they have the double-sided. They have the two.
You use both of them?
No. Yo, she plugged it up like a seatbelt. For anybody that can't see her hands, she was like, wait. She did it like it was that extra cord on the Christmas tree, and you had to extend the lights on the Christmas tree. That's what that looked like. No.
Because ours like, because we have one and it, it bends. It's like bendy.
Right? No, not that one. Okay, so it's more like a rabbit.
Oh.
So Bedroom Candy has a really dope one,
Yeah.
and it's made for like studs or whatever. Actually, she has like a LGBT line that she literally just came out with. Yeah,
I love her.
I do too. I have a really close friend that does her. Like she's like her number one sales consultant. She was on like the show and stuff when she was talking about it. But it has like maybe a 6 or a 7 on the front, and then like it curves on the bottom, and it looks like maybe the size of your thumb.
Wow.
So it's like 2 in 1, and it looks kind of like a J with your finger.
That.
So 1 in the pink, 1 in the pink.
That's so cute.
Yeah.
And you like that?
It's fun.
Does she like that?
What? Who? Bae?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Like to do it?
Yeah.
Possibly. We haven't gotten that far back because we just got back together. So I haven't
You're having
I haven't
sex?
driven her. No, I have.
Oh.
Not I have. I've done quite a few things, but as far as getting back to like, I'm just trying to ease her into like my obsessions, maybe.
Your little fantasies,
yeah.
open
So
the door.
she's like a little bit more reserved, possibly. Except for like she likes like bondage and stuff. Like that's like far spectrum for me. But
really, me too.
yeah, I'm like a control freak. I don't know about the handcuffs because I don't know what you're gonna do. You could take my car.
I don't think I
feel like
girlfriend laugh.
I feel like you're gonna get my debit card and just like go crazy while I'm still connected to the bed after you make me come or something. Like I'm just gonna be stuck there asleep.
Yeah.
And you got the debit card like, oh, remember
thing.
when I made you come? And like you start buying everything. Like yeah, I'm afraid of that.
So I know this girl who's into bondage, and I have literally like cuffed her up and then walked away.
See, but that's what I'm saying. What did I do wrong? Why did you leave me?
I came back.
I don't want to be like sitting there apologizing, handcuffed to the bed with like furry socks on. Like you can't embarrass me and take all the pictures you want.
Take the socks off.
Oh. Damn, Lacie don't want you to have shit on in this room. Just the cuffs. That's all you need.
Do you really wear socks when you have sex?
No.
Oh.
Maybe if it's like that whole J-Lo thing where you're wearing like the white shirt with the socks and stuff, you try to be cute.
Yeah.
Like a little enticing kind of thing.
I like that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But
Like cooking in that.
take them off.
Enticing.
Take them off.
Take the socks off.
Yeah. Unless
Do you have a foot fetish?
I do.
What? I don't know why I looked at you and I winked a little bit to find out like, is that your thing? Because you kind of like,
But not my own feet.
someone else's feet.
Yeah, don't touch my feet.
So, but you want to touch someone else's
Yeah.
feet? In what way?
What do you mean?
What do you want to do? Why are you smiling so hard? Talk about it. Like, what is it? What do you want to do?
I like feet. And so if you wanted to like use your foot to like please me, I'm okay with that. And if you wanted to allow me to just put your foot in my mouth or both of them at the same time, I'm so okay with that. So okay with
Pause. Please, can we order in the court? Can you just go back to that one part? Go back to that one part real quick. The last little sentence that you said.
Yeah.
You said, what about their feet in the mouth? What happened?
I
You like sucking toes?
I do.
What?
I like this. Yeah.
How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel happy when I
And with that, I lost it. Everything on me became immediately warm. Like, I swear to God, this wig is going to come off. Put the wig on the stand. Move the mic. Put my wig on the stand. I got to stop. I need to talk. We need to talk about it. I need you to bring that closer to my life.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know.
so where did this start?
I don't know. I think once upon a time I was having sex with a girl who never was ever with a female before.
Okay.
And it was actually okay. Well, when I was younger, I dated this guy that wanted to watch me have sex with this girl.
Okay.
And he knew the girl, she was a friend of mine, but her boyfriend was like, well, he can only watch if I can watch.
Okay.
So I like let the guys watch me have sex with her.
Yep.
And because I felt like I needed to like show them some things because we're 21.
Right.
I just like put her foot in my mouth as I was like scissoring her. And
Pause. I need no. I have to create my visual. Give me like 5 seconds on that. Run it. Okay.
yeah. And then I was like, I think I like this. I think I like it a lot. And you'd be surprised like the to have it happen.
Has that ever happened like in the dark and you didn't know what their toes looked like before you did it?
No.
So you always examine the feet before?
No, but sometimes I like to have sex with women with like some light on. I actually prefer to have sex with some light on.
Is it like a candlelit thing or you need to like bathroom light on and crack the door?
I could have sex with all the lights on or just like candlelight, but I feel like even now if I have sex like pitch black, it's just because we were just drunk and it just kind of happened.
Okay, I got you.
But I like some like, cause I want to see you and I want you to see me and I want to be able to like look at you and
like if the lighting was like this, I'd be totally embarrassed. I jiggle a lot.
So
and like unforeseen places.
That's
like
okay.
What do you mean? Like under your arm should not jiggle when you're trying to be sexy.
Yes, it
like,
should if
I
you're
have to,
bouncing.
Lacie's bouncing. Just in case anyone cannot. Just in case you out there in the audio link
so
cannot
okay with
see
that.
this. I'm just saying.
I'm okay with that.
Okay, I'm cool. I just need to know about the toes thing. But like, so studs toes, you will
Yeah.
also.
Yeah.
So it's not like they have to be like French manicure toes. They're just like any toes or like stud toes too.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to read about it.
It's
I'm gonna
okay.
think about it.
It feels different.
I'm gonna pray about that one.
It feels so like it adds.
But you said you could like, so you're also into being. Lord, I feel so bad. You're also being like being fucked.
Oh
with
yeah, like
toes?
if you stick your toes. Vagina.
Yeah.
How did this become about me?
How did this get turned? I have so many questions now. You opened that gate and I just had to ask about it because I don't think I've ever sucked anybody's toes before.
Oh, do it.
And I've done a lot of shit in my life and I've never sucked a toe.
I love it. I like to like think. If I'm fingering you, I'll suck your toes. Or, if
Have you ever gotten kicked in the face?
no,
Really?
yeah,
So, you're dangerous. That means you might actually know what you're doing. You're not like
Yeah,
tickling the
it
fuck out
feels
of somebody.
different.
Oh, nope. Strike
you
two.
gotta like work your way down to like the foot, and like oh yeah, for sure. Or like if we're like 69, and like
Oh, wait.
I took a break and I'll. Mom,
Yeah,
listen
because
to
you have
this
amazing
episode.
hand gestures. Just like even if you do it this way. I love it. I
true.
love it.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. So you taught me something different. I
love
think.
No, stop.
I'm really considering this. Can I suck your toe? Probably not. Okay. See, I have to have a willing participant as well now.
My partner said no too, but
How did you introduce
just
that?
do it.
You what?
just do it.
And you didn't get kicked in the face because I asked that question already, so
No.
that was a no. And it happened.
Yeah, she just.
Wow.
What are you gonna do? Stop! She's like.
I mean, like worst case, her toenail could like cut the inside part of your lip. You know that part, the crease right there. Like it could have gone really bad.
Pull it back, but that's you just hold on to it.
Oh shit, that's like rapey, but no, like but rapey's nice. But I'm not just saying like
Rapey's not nice.
no, not
I just did a class this weekend on rape, and
not rape.
there is a clear understanding of what consensual is, unless it has to do with their toes and try to pull it away. It's just because they don't know yet.
There's so much to say about this. I have so many things, Lacie.
But I'm happy that we just segued into that because I actually have a question.
Okay.
Do you find that there are any difficulties expressing your desires or your fantasies or things that you want to do?
Absolutely, because those will hardly let you strap them.
Yeah.
And I have a big problem with that.
You want to strap?
Want to?
Yeah.
Do, can, have, yes.
You like to strap?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Really?
I mean, because I want to like explore my little aggressive side as well. And
Yeah.
that's, I don't know. Studs act very different when they're being strapped. Like they like break down. Yeah. Like they break down a little bit more. So all that like thuggy stuff that you were doing before, you got to put these boy shorts on now, babe. Because like, yeah. No, but like in the bedroom, like I'll say it, like, but they're not going to do it for real. But I'm just saying like their whole demeanor turns into a very feminine vibe
start
for
moaning.
a very brief moment. Like you can see like the actual like femme in them.
And I'm okay. And I like when, even if you're masculine presenting, because I don't always use the word stud.
Yes.
So I'm always like masculine presenting.
Yeah.
Even if
That's cute.
But even if you're like that, you're still dating a woman,
True.
right? And if I'm dating another woman, I want to be able to at some point enjoy you being comfortable with your sensuality and also your femininity. That doesn't mean you need to be feminine and get your nails done and get weave like me.
True.
But I still want to be able to enjoy you feminine and vulnerable to me the same way that I'm feminine and vulnerable to you.
Right.
And it's like such a wall. Like they just feel like they have to be like hard all the time or like masculine all the time. I love if I'm having sex with a stud and she moans, I'm just like, oh, in my head. Right.
I say that out loud every time. I fuck up the whole move every time I do.
It's a real
But
thing.
I don't know. I just think that they should like, soften up a little bit. I mean, I'm not going to say just like every femme is not going to let every stud strap them. I'm not saying like let every stud do it. I mean, let every femme do it
you
to
care
you.
about.
Yeah, like me.
All right, so jumping back on this train of expressing sexual desires, and we were talking about how it is difficult to tell people what the fuck you want.
Yeah.
What is the hardest thing outside of strapping, which is definitely difficult to tell studs that you want to do to them?
True.
What's the other most difficulty, do you think, to tell them?
That you want to do to them or
Yeah.
with them or something?
Yeah.
I mean, it would be something close to like tying them up or somewhere where they don't have as much control as they want to have, because they always want to have control in the bedroom. Like they have to be the more aggressive one, but like being tied up maybe.
But
like,
you don't. Okay, wait. So how would you want somebody to present to you if they wanted to tie you up?
to tie me up?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know how you would present that. That's a very difficult. That's going to be a very difficult thing to try to convince me to do, because I'm very bullheaded a little bit. Like you're not going to be able to just like, I don't want you to walk away while I'm strapped and like tied to the bed and and they're stealing all my stuff. I think it was a movie. I can't do it. But I want to tie somebody else up. Like I want to be that dominant person, but I don't feel like studs will allow me to do that.
So you haven't? You have, right?
No. And mainly maybe because what are they called? Headrests, the bed rails are a thing of the past. Like no one really has the one where you can like tie them up like Gina, like on Martin.
Oh my God.
When Gina head got stuck in there.
Thank God.
We don't have those anymore to where we can like.
Yeah, but now you have the ones that tie. So what we have are don't make that
So when you started sitting saying, "Oh well, we have," do tell, Lacie, do tell.
So, what we have are the ones that actually you tied to the bottom,
to the four corners of the bed.
Yeah,
I've seen those.
and that's what.
It's under the mattress.
So
And then you can either put it on the sides,
okay.
or you can put it on the bottom and the top because it moves.
So
Yeah.
who gets tied to the bed? Is it the femme that gets tied to the bed generally?
Hell no.
She won't let me do it.
Shit.
You're not in this podcast.
I mean, listen. Hey, listen. I need to know the truth because Lacie, like, she starts giggling and stuff. I don't know if I'm getting the full truth over here. So, like, you get to tie them. That's my
Yeah.
problem.
No,
Like,
I don't like it though.
You don't like doing it?
No, I only will tie up my partner if they ask. And then because there are levels to bondage. There are people that only want, to be handcuffed. There are people who only want to be tied up. But then there are people who also want to be, they want you to be their dominant. They want to be your submissive. They want you to spank them. They want to be in trouble. They want you to talk to them like a child.
That's where I draw the line. That's where my line is drawn right there.
Gags. Whips, the little chokers.
The whips, I like those. Now you're not walking me like a dog. I'm not doing that. That's a bit much.
Different levels.
Yeah, that sounds.
I'm not a you lick my leather boot kind of girl.
Yeah, I don't want to.
But I could be if you want me to, but I don't want to do that.
I don't know that anybody could convince me to go that far. I've not been that. Not that left. I've gone left a couple times. It made a full square. Start back at one, but I've never. Is it BDSM?
Yeah.
I've never.
I didn't think I could either, and I got with this one girl that wanted me to dominate her, and I remember I tied her up, and she said she was thirsty, and I made her beg me for water, and then I only gave her a little bit.
Water, like water or pee water?
No water.
Okay.
I can't.
I have to ask.
I can't.
Because I know it's a thing.
Could
So someone said to me, I said, they were talking about being peed on, and they were like, do you like being peed on? And I was like, no, it's not a thing for me. And I asked the same question, do you like being peed on? And they said yes. And I was like, well, why not just some warm water? Because I could make it feel
just pour it.
I'll squat a little bit and everything for you. But does it really have to be pee? Is it the smell that makes you happy? What is it about the pee?
Yeah.
And they said it's just something. It just feels totally different.
Okay, weird.
I've never peed on anybody.
Dated a girl who, not my current girl. I just want to make this a very clear disclaimer.
Because
I dated a girl who dated a girl who dated a girl who wanted to drink her pee.
Drink. This is not Survivor.
So, right. No, it was a thing. She told this girl that if she loved her, she would drink her pee. And this idiot literally drank her girlfriend's pee. And then I, 2 people down, came in. And then 5 months into the relationship, she was like, look, I once dated a girl who drank her girlfriend's pee. And I was like,
I mean, you're one hell of a detective to find that out 4 bitches ago. To find some shit out from 4 bitches ago, that's really, really amazing of you.
It's crazy.
But that's really on some Survivor stuff. I really have to be dying because Lacie left somebody tied to the bed and then they have to drink pee. They've been there for a week and there's no water anywhere. It has to be a life and death situation.
I would tie you to a chair and put you in the closet, watch a movie, come back. Are you good now? I would do that if you wanted me to, but I don't want to do that.
I feel like I would forget people because I smoke. I don't know.
She'll go to sleep and wake up.
Bitch. I done went to work the next day and shit.
Where the fuck are you? Why aren't you responding?
My back pocket's ringing shit. Your phone's in my pocket. I forgot you. I forgot she's in the fucking closet. Call maintenance. They gonna come get you out and shit. The whole thing is just fucked up now.
I don't know. It's liberating, I think, to be the dominant.
I'm gonna have to read up on this a little bit. This between the toes, that didn't even come out right. The toes and then this BDSM. Those are just 2 things that I've never really explored. I'm not saying I'm opposed to them. I've had my toes licked before and sucked before, and it's still
You don't like that?
I was fine.
It's not your thing?
Whew, I'm warm. Is it warm? Ooh, girl. It was fine. It's just maybe if I had Jill Scott or something playing in the background, it might not have been so bad. But I heard the on the toes, like on the pussy, that's fine. I get that. I need that, actually. I need that extra recourse in the audio. I need that going. But like from the toes thing and then like it actually happening, it was just like ticklish.
I like the
almost
squishy
decapitated
sound.
that bitch. Like it was almost over for her. Like boom, almost head clean off. Like kicked the shit out that lady. Shit happens. I don't know. Kick the shit out of that lady, but
I like it.
I'm gonna. Maybe I need to diversify my portfolio at this point. I'm working on that.
I think the hardest thing that I've experienced having to tell studs is the whole strap thing. Mm-hmm. It's always like, and even I date femmes as well. Mm-hmm. Some femmes, when they date femmes, they always want to use it. But I think that comes with like a stereotype that we all like it.
Yeah. Because
like even if you're gonna have sex with somebody for the first time and they bring their little hoe bag, right, or their little backpack, it always has a strap, like they ready, and I'm just like, no. So we could look at it. I don't know. I
think
know.
You know what, and we can get into this little part because as far as like fucking femmes, right?
Yeah.
I've not fucked a femme since I came out the closet, probably.
Really?
I know, and I might have come pretty close to fucking with a femme, but like I don't know, I've never been able to like date a femme. Mm-hmm. And so like with me, when it comes to fucking, I don't know, not since I was like 21, I haven't been able to like fuck without feelings kind of thing. Yeah. So I like have to be tied or mentally fucked by someone before I could be like physically fucked by somebody. I don't know, it's a weird thing with me. But like as far as like a femme, I don't know, like especially ones with kids, like I always feel like a baby's gonna fall out or something. Like I don't know, like I'm serious. That's just the mental thing that happens with me. I've just not done it. And then like when it comes to strippers and stuff, like I do the whole twerking and networking. It's my business and everything, but like I swear every time a femme comes up and she dances for me, I get so giddy. Like I just get like really bashful and I have no idea what to do with myself.
Not me. I just start
see,
but so
do the hand movement again. How do you do it?
You start here first. No, you go around
and then you go around
and then you come
circumference.
Up here. Sorry,
okay, I got it.
I feel the most gay having sex with a femme, and it's because we don't rely on additives, if that makes sense, to get off. So if you have sex with a stud, sometimes depending on the age or the experience of that stud, they really only know how to use a strap, right? Like, so I've met so many studs that are like, yeah, I only strapped that hoe. And it's just like, what else did you do? What else is there to do? What? But
I'm wondering, like, how are the femmes only allowing that? Like, I didn't understand. We have to have a
crazy.
group meeting about this because we got to come to a decision together, femmes. Like, we cannot just be out there letting studs just strap us, acting like they ain't got to do nothing else. There's like legit. Other points. You got to hit those points.
Femmes always hit them. They always hit them. And I feel like femmes always hit them, and it's, I know how to be creative. I know how to get you off without having to strap you. You know how to be creative, and it's just a different experience.
So are femmes more sensual than studs are, do you think? Or like, what's the main difference between?
I think that it's the creativity.
Okay.
I feel like some studs are super duper sensual.
Okay. Right?
And then some of them, I personally would never have sex with somebody because I have conversations first. I don't just meet you and then we fuck.
Okay.
But if I met somebody that literally said that they always use strap, you're not in my orbit. I no longer see you. This isn't happening. You're not at my caliber. I don't want to fuck you. But I feel like it's the creativity. It's like the fun. I could have so much more. And then if you're with a femme and she does you like a strap or she uses like a vibrator or a dildo, it's a little more fun. And it's not just her trying to like pound you because they're trying to simulate what some dude will do.
Yeah.
Whereas with studs, sometimes I find myself having to teach them how to be gay because...
Teach them how to be gay?
Yeah. Huh. Like, bitch, you're a whole lesbian. Did you know?
Maybe because, and the reason why I feel like studs probably, it's some studs, because I'm not going to say all of them. Yeah, there are some that are like straptually challenged. I don't even know how to explain that. These bitches are straptually challenged. You know what I'm saying? So like the ones that are, I just feel like maybe because they've never been strapped before. Like, let me fuck you so that you understand how this feels. Because what you think is cute or what you saw like your friends might do or like what you guys talked about is not how it feels. Let me do it to you first, and then maybe next time you get ready to go with me, you'll know like, oh bitch, you you fucked me up when you went left. So
Yeah.
maybe I'm just going to, veer right a little bit.
Yeah.
I think once they actually allow us, again, strapping studs all 2020. That's my campaign. You know what I'm saying? So like, if we can kind
I
of.
just want to get strapped. I want to learn. I don't strap.
I've done it ever?
Yeah, I've done it with this stud type I used to date, and then I did it to a femme that I dated last year, year before last, and they both wanted to be strapped, but it's just not something I prefer to do. Honestly, it makes me feel kind of crazy.
Were you like on top?
Shoot, it did well.
Because it's a difference, though. There's a difference from you being on top versus you being on bottom.
Yeah.
Because if you're like on the bottom and the femme just kind of does what she wants, you really don't have to do much, so you don't feel as crazy, and
No,
you get a great
I'm
show as they're on top of you.
I still feel crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Me putting on, me wearing, me looking down and seeing you enjoy. I feel personally, I feel crazy.
I can
but
see that.
They were both very thick, so not fat. Not to get confused with fat. They were thick. They were round in the back. So I've done from the back.
I've never heard it said like that. Because she was round in the back. What?
She was round in the back.
Round in the back.
Yeah, I like that kind of view too. But I don't know. I feel like there's just, oh my gosh. In our community especially, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like we kind of cut ourselves at the knee when it comes to like how much fun two women could have and how enjoyable it could be to have sex with each other, because we get so stuck on heteronormatives. And so when it comes to having sex with another woman, I don't need to include a heteronormative into my sexcapade with you.
Right.
Because we're not hetero. We are homo, and I want to be homo with you. Fuck, moan, bitch.
There's so many different levels to homo, so like we just should not kind of limit ourselves.
So, yeah.
I'm all for that.
White people don't. Why do we? These hoes really just be gay out here doing whatever.
Well, yeah, 50 Shades of Gay.
Gay. All
Super
types
gay.
of 50 Shades of Rainbow gay.
I like that though.
But
I
it's
want to know every
true.
shade.
It's true.
I wouldn't mind. I would do every shade probably once, unless it's something that involves like extreme pain. Like,
yeah, no.
hold on, let's talk about the like biting of the nipples, or like
You like that?
biting clits and shit, or like
Oh, don't.
There's a thing, I don't know. People like to like really bite nipples and stuff. I don't know. That's not really. Don't bite me, bitch. Like, I'm gonna punch you. Like, what the
I dated a guy that was into that, where he would just
biting
be like,
his nipples.
"Bite my nipples." Yeah. Yeah, I would just be like,
Ouch. I had one person like that. They wanted to be bitten like really extremely hard, and I just felt really bad. Like I was gonna like. I was hungry too. So like, you know what I'm saying? This could go really left, ma'am. Are you sure? Like it's real Whopperish right now. It looks like a Whopper, like the candy Whopper is what it looked like at the time. I was really hungry. Like it was really bad.
I used
I'm
like
just
to be
saying.
bitten.
Like,
In,
bitten where? So I
different
like to be
places.
bitten. Yeah, okay. But that's like I got taught that like 10 years ago. Like, so this girl would bite me in random places, like on my arm or something, or like on my thigh. So like if anybody touched me there, like, or if I bumped into something, then I thought about her. So that was like, yeah, it was like during
That's
sex.
some
Yeah,
domestic
but
violence shit.
no, but it was actually pretty cool. Like for a week that had a little bruise right there, but it was nice. So yeah, that's probably.
I have to tell myself now, don't bite my current partner, because she's the person that I just be like, ouch.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let me just pull away. Cause
Like-
now it ain't fun no more. Like, you should have kept that ouch to your goddamn self. Fuck.
It's not supposed to hurt. So you
wanna
like
go to
to
sleep
bite
now.
and be bitten.
Yeah, but I like to tell her. I used to have, that birth control in your arm?
Yeah.
I broke it in 3 places because I bit it down so hard.
You bit yourself?
Yeah, so now I have a mark. It's like,
I see the mark.
yeah.
It looks like a bite mark.
Yeah.
Okay. You bit yourself though.
Yeah. Because sometimes people don't do it hard enough.
So you bit yourself. No. I just want to make sure that I get it, because I'm learning so much here on Laciology. Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited about that. So, because I bit my lip before, and I probably fucked my lip up one time. But my inner arm, I've never bitten my inner arm and almost like took a chunk out. So it's because you almost took a chunk out.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was super duper 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 duper.
High tolerance for pain?
No,
Okay.
not at all. Everything hurts. But
It all hurts. It all hurts.
but when I'm having sex, it's like a different kind of thing because I'm so reserved in real life, and then
Okay.
in bed I'm just not.
Okay.
And it's just like I'm gonna have to like come up with like a nickname for myself. Like Beyonce has Sasha.
You don't have an alter ego?
No,
Do you put on like random wigs and you don't give yourself other names?
no, but no, no, I don't. I just give myself different personalities.
Okay.
So like Freshie will have sex with a different person. Sometimes it's just not me. It's like a different person.
True.
And then we'll do a whole like role play thing, and she'll be confused at first. She'll be like,
Who is this?
What are we doing now?
Right. And then just go with it. Just you keep on rolling.
Yeah,
just
I don't
keep on
break
going.
character at all.
I love that though. Hey,
like,
listen. But yeah, like try it with like the wigs and stuff and like outside of your
So
comfort.
much.
Yeah, like I can be a hoe at one point, you know. I'm not a hoe in real life. I'm thotty.
But
you
in
know?
bed.
Yeah. Around the house, like, because there's like there's chapter 1 and 2 before you get to 3 where you're actually fucking, right?
Right.
So like that whole thing, like you can lead up into the entire thing. Like I have like 20 wigs.
Do you go down on your stud partners?
Yes.
Have you ever dated like a touch me not?
When we started dating, they were that.
And then they break out of it with you?
Yes. The fuck. This is a 2-way conversation. Birds?
It's a black neighborhood. Yeah, it's music in a car.
Oh, it sounded like I heard ducks like flying. Whatever.
Or an old car. Who knows?
Okay, yeah, but yeah, I would not date a woman that I could not.
No.
No,
No.
because I'm a lesbian as well. Like I just feel like we
Right.
should both be able to do exactly what we want. Like studs are not gonna let you do everything that you want to do off top, but like the essentials, damn it, like come on, I can't touch your titties or your pussy. Like what else am I gonna do? Like you might as well be a dude, and I don't want to fuck you. Like I don't know.
Have you dated a stud that like has to have sex with her sports bra on?
Yes.
How's that?
I mean, because her nipples touch like the high end of her hip bone.
Oh, like her booby sack.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, which way is it going?
I like how you got confused, but that's how her titties were when they came out of the sports bra as well. So
she felt insecure about that.
Yeah, she just didn't like they were in the way. And like if you're trying to get head and like you look up and there's a nipple right there in your eye, it's pretty misplaced.
It's easier for you you don't got to reach and grab. You just do
So
it.
you just look up and just like start circling with your
Yeah.
fingers. See, that's the problem. That's the anatomy of that.
I'm okay with that.
You're okay with saggy titties
Yeah.
and long nipples.
Yeah. I'm genuinely okay with however your body is as long as you are okay with your body. Like what I wouldn't want to be with is somebody who's like super duper insecure about their body and then makes it such an issue, because I think that there's no such thing as a perfect female body. And I hate that we get caught up on, everybody's bodies have to be perfectly contoured or done, because that's not real. I like for a little bit of drip. I like a natural body. I don't like fake boobs. I'm not a fake boob kind of girl. Like if your boobs are like sitting up like this, it's just weird.
Right, I feel you.
I don't like it.
It just doesn't look natural. Like
No.
your titties ain't shaped like that.
Right, and I don't like it. I love however your
I don't think
body
it bothered me though. I mean, one time a girl like had sex with Tim's on, and everything else was off. I felt some kind of way about that, but she was
How
from
did
New
she
York,
get
so
her
I felt like it
panties off?
kind of like brought the Brooklyn to the crib. You know what I'm saying?
I think I'd let somebody have sex with me with Tim's on. Did she put them in the bed, or were you guys?
I mean, she was like, knees on the bed type of thing. How do you say downward dog, eating pussy kind of thing. So like you look up and then you can see her face, but then you just see Tim's also with the like ruffle, like it's not ruffle socks. What is it? The tube socks
Was she
folded
wearing a
over.
hat?
Nah, she didn't have a hat, but she kept the grill.
Oh, she went down on you?
Yeah. That's essential. If you wear a grill and you take it out before eating pussy, then we can't be friends.
Why?
I mean, I don't know. You're supposed to keep that in. Isn't that what it's for?
I thought it was for aesthetics.
Didn't that dude say "Smile for me, daddy"? Like, when let me see your grill. That whole song was like, while
Yeah,
she's
when you
getting head
smile for me.
while you're eating pussy.
Oh, is that what it
I
was?
made that up. I don't know if that's true.
I'm so mad.
I don't know how true that is for the song, but for me, that's where I went with it. So yeah.
All right, so talk to me about watching porn.
What aspect? Because I don't want to go too far with my life.
Because you said porn on 6 screens.
Damn, how did you get that? I sent it to you. Jesus. These preliminary questions got me. Damn, I sure did put that out there, didn't I?
We were confused.
Why?
Because what? Like, do you have 6 screens?
Yes.
Wait, what?
You have in this studio, you have several screens everywhere, right?
Okay.
So you can have one there, you can have one up there, you could have one over there, you can have one on a stand here, you can have 2 tablets here.
Is it all the same video or it's like different videos?
No, ma'am.
It's
Different
like
videos.
different moaning.
Different categories, different things that are going on each different one. Then you guys are just sitting here drinking, doing whatever you want to do, and just chilling, watching TV. It's like Lifetime.
Oh, so you're not saying like have sex, but you're saying like watch it together like it's a movie.
It's a movie.
And it doesn't want to make you. It doesn't want to make you have sex.
Yeah, you should at the end. At one point, I would hope that it does that to you.
The minute
like,
I
that
start
much
hearing,
sex going on at one point. See, don't be a minute man, sis. You gotta like draw it out a little bit.
I watch porn on a regular, but it's not even to watch it. It's like to hear. And so if I'm with somebody else and I start porn's on, I off top just want to.
But see, that's where your partner would come in, and then they take advantage of that because now you have to sit there and you can't do shit. That's the rule now. Like now that you're that excited, now you cannot do anything. It's considered edging.
What?
Now, yeah,
That's a real thing?
it's
Wait,
considered
what?
edging.
What is that?
Yeah, so it's where you get someone to the point of where they actually really want to do something, where they are really ready to come, or they're really like amped up, and then you just stop and you chill and you make them chill out, and then you're gonna see. Look how confused your face is. You see how in tune you are with me right now? That's exactly what happens when you're having sex. So like now you're gonna be all into that person, like your antennas are just like going off, and then they can get you down to a 2 from that 10, and then you go back up to that 9, and don't.
If you get me down to a 2, you should have just got me to a 0 because we're not having sex now. For real, I'm gonna be upset. I'm gonna be like, you know how there's like hangry. Now you're horngry.
Okay.
I'm pissed. We're not having sex for like a week.
I learned it.
You like that?
Someone taught me
So
that.
you get people like that, or you like when they get you?
It's bilateral.
How does your partner feel about this?
I haven't brought her into that life.
I'm
I
not.
brought her into that life. I just learned about it, and it's pretty awesome. I can do it. You can do it with yourself.
I'm not.
I know you're not. But you can do it with yourself. Like, I don't know. When I was single, I would do it by myself. All of that.
Just get yourself
On a Saturday. Yes, I would. It's safe sex as fuck.
Yeah, but why?
What do you mean? If I didn't have anybody?
No,
like, I was single. I wasn't fucking nobody. Like, it's just a
Why
good way to
tease
spend my
yourself?
Saturday. What do you mean? Because otherwise, I'm just going to go to sleep on myself. I'm like, she's like, I'm going to go to bed. No, it's just, I don't know. It's just fun.
If I need to take a nap but I can't fall asleep, I'm like, that's why I have a drawer full of different kind of vibrators and porn, and then I do what I need to do with myself. I call it hanging out with myself, and then
I start hanging out with myself.
yeah. She's like, "What'd you do today?" I hung out with myself, and then she's like, "Really? Is
That what you call it?
Yeah.
That's cute as shit.
Just hang out with myself.
I hung out with myself. I fucked the shit out myself while you were gone today, babe.
Translate.
That's how I go. That's exactly how I say it. What?
You like that? Mm-hmm. What kind of porn do you like the most? Yeah.
I'll probably go to jail. I have to pick one?
Yeah.
Okay. So I like gay porn.
Like gay male.
Gay male porn,
Yeah.
yeah. Because, like, I don't know. Some of the dudes move their hips a lot better than some of these hoes. And, like, that ass, just, I don't know. It's so weird. I don't know. It's a weird obsession.
If I was going to just watch porn but not, like, hang out with myself while I do it, but just because I'm kind of bored that day, I would watch gay male porn because it's so fucking interesting.
It is very interesting.
And these guys are, like, so masculine and, like, they just start having sex with each other. And it's just like, is this what really happens when the construction man comes over?
And those are the ones that I like watching, all the, like, parodies and stuff. Like, oh, okay. Calm down, honest. I have to talk to myself. Lacie, where am I? Because I don't even understand how this happened to me. How am I talking about all this stuff? I just feel like I'm going to listen back to this and be like, damn it, Lacie got my whole truth out here in these streets.
Vice versa.
Yeah, so it's, the gay porn is there. I don't know. I also like, I do like watching people kiss. I know. So back in the day, like, I guess I was maybe in middle school and I was like starting to become gay or like girls. Back then there were no videos on your phone.
Right.
It was like the Nokias, if you had anything at all.
I'll tell.
And then there was that one computer that you had at your mom's house. Like, everybody used the same fucking computer. So it was, like, not a lot to watch. However, there was YouTube. And on YouTube, you could watch girls kissing. So I still carried that over into my adulthood. So I can actually just watch kissing in porn. Like there's things that are like double kissing and like multiple people kissing all at one time, but like naked, of course. But like it's just a whole like sensual foreplay part of it. It kind of makes me happy.
I can't watch people kiss
Why?
because it's weird.
Really?
To me, to other people, because people watch. We have a couple of kissing videos on YouTube, and people have tuned in like fucking crazy. And I think
like y'all were kissing on YouTube?
yeah, that's what they asked for. They just kept asking for it for so long, so we made a. And people like really watch, and it's the creepiest thing in the world to me. That like,
How many? Okay.
I don't like that kind of thing. I like to watch tranny sex.
I do too.
And
Damn, that's like gay. Like I'm really gay.
You are?
I've like because I've taken it up to that notch too. But like, what part of it like makes you happy? Like what? Why?
I don't know. It's cool. I don't know. It's weird because they have like real guy areas down there and boobs.
So do you like to watch trannies fuck men
Nah.
or fuck women?
Women. And I also like to watch those videos where it's like mom teaches sex.
Oh, that's so bad. Yo, I'm sorry. Okay, so that and the teachers, like the tutor, the at-home tutor, I'm going to jail.
Yep. That's what I like. It's weird.
That is.
And
but,
and group sex, like parties.
like at a club, I've seen those. I like those too.
I've had sex at a club.
I have too, but not in like a group fashion.
No, but that'd be so. I have gone to a party though once. It was supposed to just be a real chill kickback. And it turned into a sex party. And I was kind of down because I'm just like, when in Rome, I like experiences, so I'll do almost anything. But I went with a girl who's not like that. And I didn't want to be that person.
She's that one friend like, yeah, come on in. No, everybody's good.
It's
Everybody's
true.
cool.
I'm just like, it's happening. And I start stripping. But she was like, oh my gosh, I want to go home. But we didn't drive. We drove with the girl who popped everything off.
Yeah.
And so we like slept on the couch together, like holding each other. And I had to act like I wasn't like the least bit intrigued. But I was so
Right.
jealous of everybody.
Oh,
I was just like, oh, they're having sex. They're having sex.
I-
They're in the room having sex.
So like, do people do that like over the age of like 25 and 30 still? Like,
For sure.
but like, not like people in the professional like sex industry, but I mean like
Yeah, sex parties are a thing.
currently, because I don't have, I must not have the right friends because
No,
that
no.
never happens in my life.
You'd be surprised though that you may have the right friends, but they just haven't invited you.
Those bastards, I felt that. I felt like they were all closer. I know, because like I feel like they're all closer to each other. And I'm like, no, we all hung out the same amount of time, but like they did stay the night.
Especially if like they don't, sometimes if you're super professional or if you're almost like the leader of like your group, right? Like you keep the structure, then they're less likely to invite you to parties like that because they don't want to look that way in front of you. Which is why I always let people know up front, you can do whatever in front of me and it's cool.
There's so much going through my mind. I have to call my friends after this because I feel like they left me out.
They may.
But no.
They also may have not, so I don't know. I don't know y'all.
No, I just want to know now. Like, y'all fucking or not? Like, I'm
Probably.
going to ask them that now.
Just like start something one day and just see who like vibes and you'll be surprised. That's what that one girl did. She invited all these people and we really thought we were just gonna go chill and have like a game night and just meet each other, and we were just chilling, and then all of a sudden
It takes two people.
having sex with this guy on the floor, and we were like, and then I look over and these like other strangers start having sex, and I was like, did everybody?
But see, that's different though. But so everybody didn't like join in together and start fucking each other. There was just like different couples in the same room fucking.
Yeah, or like they would come together for a second and then still branch off. Like I've had a foursome.
I've had a foursome.
See, and you'd be surprised by how many people haven't even done that.
Some people haven't had a threesome, and then they
It's
ask like,
really
"How
weird.
do you do it? You do it with somebody you don't like." At least I did that. That's how I did it. I've never done like a threesome or a foursome or group sex or something with somebody that I actually loved.
Why?
I don't know. I'm jealous as fuck. Like, I swear to God, if that bitch looks like she's having way too much fun, like, bitch, I ain't having much fun.
I'm cheering
Like,
you
how much,
on.
what kind of tongue did you give her? Because I want that same tongue. Because I didn't have that tongue. I wasn't doing that. What are you doing to her? Yeah, because then I'm going to have to, like, clothesline somebody off top. Like, somebody's going to get hit, like, at that point, bitch. I'm
don't
probably,
get like
I don't
that.
know. I'm like,
I think it's cool. I'm like, I see you. Don't let me down. stay in her
That's
ass.
right, baby.
It's true. That's me. Or I'm like, you go back down there.
So
you
you become the cheerleader. For
yeah, I
your
was so cheer you on because I think that before you do that kind of thing, you have to have some kind of understanding.
Okay.
Right. So the first time, I had a threesome. It was with my best friend and my boyfriend because he wanted to have sex with her.
Right.
And she wanted to have sex with me. So it was cool. It worked out. But at first, he was a little bit like, how far can I go with this? He stopped things in the middle. I was like, what are we doing? And he was just like, I just want to make sure. So I'm check in. Are we good? And I'm like, why would we? If I agreed to do this, sex is sex. So do whatever it is that you want to do and call it a day. And
it's like that sometimes, and it's great, like, until you get in it and then you see your partner connecting with somebody else. Like, that's why I always had to do it with somebody that I was not, like, could have been somebody I was talking to for like months or something, but somebody that didn't think that I was gonna like get married to or something, or like I wouldn't give a fuck if they were actually fucking with somebody for real. Like, I know that we're on terms where I get to fuck who I want, you get to do what you want, we just kind of come together every once in a while. But if it's somebody that I intend on marrying, have married, looked at wedding pictures with, if it's something like on longevity, I just have a
really,
I mean,
I'm so okay with that because I think if you both have a very clear understanding going into it, I think it could be something that could bring you closer. It's also something that you guys can it's just an experience. When I was engaged, not my current time because she ain't with it, but the time before her, my ex she wasn't sure she got the whole having sex with guys stage out of, and she was a stud, right? Okay. And so she came to me one day and she was really like, she had been thinking about it. It had been on her mind. And I kept asking her, like, what's up? Because I feel like people go through different phases of life. And if what I'm saying to you is I want to be your life partner, I have to also be willing to go through that different stage of your life or that phase of your life with you with no judgment. Okay. Right. And so I always tell her, like, just talk to me because we could talk about it. We could, you know. And she had just been contemplating, like, whether she should say something or not say something. And finally one day she was like, okay, look, I think I want to have sex with a guy. And I was like, okay, do you want to break up?
Is that it? That's all we're going to do?
Didn't break up. And she was just like, no, but I don't want to break up. So I'm like, well, what exactly do you want? Because you've thought about it enough, right?
Just mention it.
What do you want to do? Just like, don't beat around the bush. What do you want to do? And she was just like, okay, well, there's this guy. And I partied with him a few times. Okay. And
was he a gay guy or straight?
No, he was straight.
Okay.
And she's like, I always have a good time with him. I think he's attractive, and I kind of want to like date him. And I was like, oh, so it's not even like sex. You want to date him.
That's a mental fuck. Mental fucking is different from
no. We did both, but she wanted to be an actual, real, true relationship with this guy, and so I was like, okay. What does this mean for us? Like, where do I stand here? And she's like, well, maybe we could date him together. And I was like, all right, well, who is this guy? And she was like, oh, you've seen him before. But I'm like, who is this guy? Right. And we went to a club and she was like, that's him. And I was like, that's him? He's not my type. And I was like, okay. Are you sure that's him? Because what about him?
Right. Like, we got to scout a little bit. Let's weigh out our options.
She knew who she wanted. And so I was like, all right, well, let's schedule like a brunch date with this guy. Okay. And so we got his number from somebody and we invited him out to brunch on a Sunday. And he came and she just was like, she was kind of like beating around the bush. But I was more like, look. So we invited you here because we needed to meet you because she thinks she wants to date you. So what's up? And he was like, what? You guys want to date me? I'll, because it's every guy's dream to date two girls.
Of course.
And we had a whole relationship with this guy that ended up leading to sex. But he was more physically attracted to me than her. And I think it's because of the feminine energy. Of course. And so I would have to like get him started. And then she'd come into like the room. Wow. Because he couldn't get like hard for her. But it was cool. Like I'm here for you.
So we're like, okay, so let's talk about this. Like, because I've never seen a stud fuck
it's very interesting.
A dude.
Look, they look the same naked except they don't got no hair. Or dreads. Anyways, fast forward. Watching them have sex for me, like, because so when it was the three of us, he wouldn't do anything to me because you're not here for me because I don't want you to be here for me. You're here for her. You do that. So she would just like go down on me while he's doing stuff, or like sometimes I would just kind of chill while they're doing stuff. Sometimes I would leave, like,
So was the stud like throwing it back?
Yeah, because she was thick. She was thick. So, yeah, it was cool. And I enjoy.
So did you like watch her give him head? That
Yeah.
was like a thing too?
Yeah.
So what were you doing while they...
Well, one time I just kind of watched her give him it because I also like to watch people have sex.
Okay.
Including those I date. I'm okay with that. Other times, like, we would do it together because we'd have to get him kind of where he needed to be because he really, he mentally, I think he still saw her as more of like a friend.
Yeah, he did it so he can get to you.
Okay, so no, I found this out. A year later, we broke up, she and he and I still hung out, and he came to visit me one day in Atlanta. He called me and was like, I'm in Atlanta. Can you pick me up from the airport? And I was like, where you going? And he was like, oh.
That's a very good question.
Where are you
Like,
going?
you ain't coming back to my house, sir.
No, he whole way wanted to come here. And I was like, this is awkward. I called my friend like, hey girl, we got to go pick up him from the airport. Also pack a bag because you're going to stay with me while he's here.
Right.
But then he and I were conversing and he pretty much was just kind of like, well, I found you attractive and I thought we made more sense together. And that's why I agreed to be with you guys. And that was the last day I talked to him because I felt like now you conned us.
Yep.
And I'm not okay with that. Even though I hate her, you betraying us that way, I can't look at you the same.
I feel that.
But the sex was cool. It was interesting because for me, I really just felt like support because I really wanted her to get that. If you wanted to go back to a guy,
you know of what her status is currently.
Nah,
like,
fuck that hoe.
That works as well. So we don't know if she's still fucking dudes or like if that was just like a midlife like a little thing that she wanted to try or see if she wanted to make sure who she was or like.
I don't know what she's currently doing. She could be doing whatever because she's a little hoey ho. But she a hosky is cool. However, I feel like after that, one of the things that she told me was she just kind of got it out. She, like sometimes your family, your friends, people, and she's really pretty, like very femininely, so pretty. People will try to make you feel like what you're doing is not right. Like maybe you should doubt yourself. And so I think that was kind of getting in her ear.
Yeah. And
she started to doubt herself. And for her, it was just one of those things where, okay, I need to take a step back just to figure out which route I need to go forward. And when we broke up with him, it was because she felt like I have decided this ain't it, sis.
So do you feel like, and this was like my thing or my question for real, do you feel like you could have probably filled the void? Probably not, because she wanted to actually date him and not just get fucked. So it wasn't like she just needed a strap.
Yeah, because I strapped her.
And that's what she was missing.
She wanted the laying on a man's chest. She wanted the
beard and
going out on dates, like actually being able to be like when the three of us would go out and I can't pick her up, he was a big dude, like not fat but like very muscular. He worked out every day, so we're on the dance floor and he could pick her up and like do.
So she wanted to a man. That.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
It was cool. Valentine's Day was great because we didn't have to buy anything anymore.
He bought. Heck yeah.
Dinners were great. We went to dinner all the time after that. We were like, you got this right? He's like, yeah, you're my girls. Come on. And we were like, okay.
We in there.
Oh. Yeah, he cooked. I was like, you mean I could take a break? I didn't like his food as much as mine, so I didn't always take a break. But yeah, it was cool. But I just feel like when it comes to like threesomes or like foursomes or big ass orgies and you're doing it with your partner, even like if somebody went to like trapeze.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna give you my one example.
You went to trapeze?
No, I've never been there. I've been outside of it. Waited on some people. I know some people that work there. However, I've not gone in. I'm enticed to come in, but I did not go in. But like, I guess this is where I got the whole like, I won't do that again because I tried it before, but nothing ever happened. So like, I had a girlfriend and then I had a best friend and she had a girlfriend. And so like one day we were like going to dinner and like the Femmes got in one car and the studs got into the other car. So everybody was driving separate and I'm in the car with my best friend and she was like, girl, I think we need to like switch. I think we need to like, switch it up a little bit and we should just do this. And I was like, I'm not even fucking my bitch. So you can have her ass. Like, I don't even, cause we were on the verge of breaking up. So like, I ain't give a fuck. I was like, and your bitch is cute. So like, I'll do that. Sure. You can switch. You can do that. So I was like, but how are we going to say this to them? Like, how are we going to present this? Like, she was like, well, I'm just going to say, 4 is what's 1 + 2 and 3 is a crowd, but 4 is 4 is a great company. Like, she had this whole thing that she was going to say at dinner. So I was like, all right, cool. I was like, she presented it and nobody caught what the fuck she was talking about. They was like, what? 4, that's -3 is 1. And I was like, okay, never mind. Just forget it, guys. So they never, found out about it. But, well, that night they didn't find out about it. I guess she told her next day. And so, like, her girlfriend became interested in me.
Yeah.
And so, like, me and her started just, like, hooking up by ourselves. And then we left those two. That's what I'm saying. Huh?
Did they date?
I wouldn't give a fuck. My girlfriend had a horrible head, so I didn't really give a damn.
I
What
hate
the hell
that.
they did.
Ooh.
So, like, we were already about to break up anyway. That's what I'm saying. Like, I only mention it because of,
You
like,
got trust
how
issues?
I know. Bitch, I was the one that couldn't be trusted. Like, but I was, like, 20. So
Right.
I wasn't, like, I'm 30 now.
And it's
you know?
different.
It might be different. But these hoes ain't loyal.
We were
so
friends
you
with
never
that.
know, like, who can, like,
Who's plotting against you? Who's trying to come in?
somebody,
Who's trying to?
a new kind of booty wiggling and shit,
Yeah.
like enticing them, and you never know. You could lose what you got. You make sure you got your shit tight before you like start loaning
agree.
your vagina out and shit.
No, I do agree. I think, and that's like new. I would never tell a new couple to open their relationship up at all. I would tell a couple who's been through some shit or who's like at least your foundation is solid. But
Right.
my ex and I, not my current, we met this couple. They were married, and they were actually going through like a divorce. It was a STEM type or androgynous woman and like a stud.
Oh, cool.
And
Oh, that's cool.
yeah, we were so happy. We were like, yes,
Yeah.
we got a black gay couple. You got white gay couples, they're cool. But then we got a
Right.
black gay couple, yes, except they both found me attractive. And it kind of became awkward because I noticed that after we became friends with them, and I don't think it's because of them, we were arguing so much more.
Okay.
Or we just weren't able to like really get along, and they were always there. Right, in our ears, like they'd call her, like, you should just leave her, and then they'd call me like, Lacie, you want to come over and you could just talk to us,
Right?
So I'm like, I'm like, no. If I feel like you're trying to do some sneaky shit, no matter how I feel about my partner, I can't get with it. But we all went out one night, and my partner got too drunk, and we would typically like sleep on their couch, and they sleep in bed. She got too drunk and literally would not let me lay on the couch with her. She was passed the fuck out, right? And I'm like, please, let me just
somewhere.
I'm trying to find some way. And so they were like, it's cool, you could just sleep in bed. And I was like,
bum bum bum.
I don't know. So then the androgynous wife ended up falling asleep in the kids' room. Like, she went to go check on their kids, and she fell asleep, like cuddled up next to one of them. So it was just me and the stud one awake, and she had already acknowledged like how she felt like we would be perfect for, like, she had already repeatedly, she and my partner had already had like conversation because she had crossed the line a couple times, and I had to say something. Anyways, so they're asleep and we're awake, and I was like, oh, no. So, but I'm trying to be cool because I can't leave. Like, I can't leave this bitch and she would not wake up. So she's like, it's cool, don't worry about it. Like, you could literally just like lay on the other side of the bed. It's fine. Like, I don't want you to be up. I was like, I'll just stay up. It's cool. I'm
I'm just gonna stay
so
up.
she's like, no, it's fine. Let's just make the bed. Whatever. So I'm like, please wake up. Please don't make me do this because I'm tired as fuck and I'm drunk too, but I just really want to go to sleep. So fast forward, I end up laying it. So she was like, it's fine, you know what, you just take the bed, take the bed, it's fine, I'll sleep on the floor outside. And I was like, all right, cool, I'll do that. I'm laying in bed and they both come in the room together, and this one was passed out in the kids' room. So they both come in the bed together, and they're like, let's just all cuddle together.
She recruited.
I was like, what?
She went out and recruited.
How is mine still asleep right now? I can't even close my hand. How is mine still asleep? and so I think I laid in the middle, like they laid on the outsides of me.
So they had a plan because you were.
They had a whole plan, but I fell asleep instantly. Not in real life, but I was like, I'm gonna go to sleep.
They did.
It's true. I was like, I'm gonna just go to sleep instantly, right? And so I woke up the next morning.
Oh my gosh.
And they're on either side of me, and we're like all holding each other, and one's like rubbing my hair.
Man.
It was very interesting. So then my partner is awake first, obviously. So then she walks into the room, and she was pissed off because she already knew, you know. And so she thought maybe we had all like hooked up or something. And I was wearing a little tiny like white dress, like a high slit. The dress was barely this long. So I had put on like their pajamas. Like somebody gave me pajamas. So I was wearing like
So it looked like
their pajamas.
You looked like you just had a great night.
Girl, I told her. Well, so at first I didn't tell her whether we all had sex or not because I was upset that she fell asleep first of all and then left me in this
Little get back.
position.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
But then she was like, it was just weird. She wanted to have sex at their house before we left to pretty much like assert something to them. We did. We had sex in their bed at their house while they were like not
Somewhere
in their bedroom.
else?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
They were still in the house though. And I was just like, this is so awkward, but this is still kind of cool.
That's
And
awesome. Like it kind of set the tone for some great sex. Like that's actually pretty good.
was-
Makeup sex, kind of. Like was it makeup sex ish?
No.
But like revenge. It's not revenge sex.
Maybe for
What is
her.
it?
For me, I was just kind of chilling. Like, I'll do it if you want me to, but this kind of weird. So, but I like to be able to like tell stories like this.
Did you
so
feel
I'll
awkward
just
when
do
you
it.
woke up and someone was like coddling your hair and stuff? And
Yeah, I was like, how I get out of this? Because I was still in the middle, and like there was, it was cute. They're a cool couple. However, we ended up doing like a game night, and it turned into like an X-rated game night with that couple, and it was like other people, and like it was like truth or dare, and we're like daring each other to do weird things. Lacie, we dare you to like do like a strip tease on the kitchen table kind of
Okay.
thing, and
Yeah,
then I'm
that's
like,
fun.
okay, or
That's
I dare you to kiss my wife, or I
that's
dare you
gay.
to like.
So now we're that crossed it. That's where it all started.
It's
And then
true.
everybody's clothes came off.
No, my partner was just kind of like, this is just going too far because you really did just kiss her wife, and I was like, well, she did.
The wife was a femme or a stud.
Stud.
Oh, okay. But if you had kissed a femme, would that have been different?
No.
Oh.
She felt the same way about both of them.
Either way.
But I love them. I still talk to them to this day. I've never had sex with them. I probably should have because my partner was a ho-ho. But, damn, I should have had sex with them.
Now that you think about it.
I'm so upset right now.
I think my takeaway from this entire thing is that I need better friends, because none of the things that have happened in your life have happened in mine. I've never had any of this shit like, oh, we're just gonna play Monopoly, whoops, give me your tongue. I've never had any of those
You
kinds
gotta
of
like
friends,
pop it
so.
off. You gotta be the person that's like, let's make this a little more fun.
Yeah, I thought I was bad. I mean, I thought I was good. I thought I came in this bitch doing something like, yeah, she gonna learn a bunch. Bitch, I'm walking out here starstruck. That one emoji with the book eyes, that's me right now. I'm like, damn, that's Lacie. I like Lacie. Lacie's cool.
No,
I have so much to learn. When I grow up, I'm gonna be like you. When I grow up.
I think that people I'm reserved kind of, but I think that when it comes to like sex or sexual acts or just sexual things, I think that we almost blow it up, and it's because we think that we possess each other,
Right.
and we're too afraid of what other people will think about us if we release, the
Because
Kraken.
I've released the Kraken today.
What'd you do?
I talked about a lot of stuff that I probably never talked about.
Even on your
in a
podcast?
yeah, no, I've not. We haven't gone that far into like the sex thing yet, right? We talk about a lot of shit, but it's like mostly current events and like ratchet news and viral trending things and stuff like that. So we haven't had to have an in-depth conversation about sex, but I've been gay for the majority of my life. So to actually talk about it with other people was very intriguing. And my co-host is gay as well. She's gay and she has a wife. They've been together for like 10 years. She's dope. Shout out to Chaos. But we've never even talked about stuff like that.
Why?
Lacie, you look so innocent, damn it. Like I need a disclaimer and a warning next time. I mean, I appreciate it. I feel like I've learned so much about you, and I have toe tricks to learn now. I
Just gotta have fun.
I have a YouTube thing I have to look at now. Like I have so much homework. I appreciate it.
Yeah, if you want to have like a lasting relationship where like insecurities don't really play a part, probably don't hang out with me a lot. Because
Like this is. I think
because even in a relationship, I still feel like you should be able to be an individual, and I still feel like you should have conversations with your partner up front about what your individuality means.
Right.
And if they break their own heart by deciding to get with you thinking they could change you, let them do that, but don't leave the situation as like a liar.
Right.
And just have fun.
Her
Like,
face, her facial expressions are everything.
I
'Cause
just
it tells so much truth. She said a lot, but she's not saying it all. That's what I can see through her face. So like, This
It's
has
a
been
real
such a learning
thing.
experience. I appreciate it.
Really?
That's great. Yeah.
I
I learned a
lot.
lot. I really did.
I
Babe,
learned a
get those
lot.
toes ready, okay? No, I'm kidding.
Watch, she's
I
gonna
might.
take her shoes off.
Before the end of
Like,
2020, I might try it. And Lacie, when I do, I'm going to text you and I'm going to tell you how it went.
are you gonna like scissor her while you're doing it? Do you guys scissor?
I love scissoring.
You, do you- we have other people in the front. I want to ask them, but I can't because I have 2 mics, and these are like not regular mics.
We're looking over like, yeah, y'all. What y'all be over there doing?
I know.
Yeah, we've done that part. I'm a writer.
Yeah, I feel like you have to be like if you know what you're doing, you be the person on top.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, all you gotta do is just lay there, and I'll probably like move a leg up or down and stuff, you know. Whatever. They couldn't see my hands, but it happens. It works. It works out. It's like puzzle pieces. Damn it, it'll work.
I love you.
I do.
And this is an honest conversation.
That is extremely honest.
With
oh
honest.
My gosh, I'm gonna tell my mom to listen. This is gonna be great.
I'm gonna tell my mom, don't listen.
Like,
my
mom,
mom-
no, love me 100%. It's
Yeah.
either all of me or nothing.
No, my mom knows. Even when I had like a threesome, I called. She was the first person I called.
Really?
Yeah, even when we had our boyfriend in my last relationship, right before we had sex, my ex called my mom to tell her we were about to all have sex and how excited she was. They talked about it. Oh, they conversed.
No, my mom doesn't know the extent of like how much of a hoe I am. She only knows like that I'm hoe-ish, but not like I can't give her the whole thing.
My mom asked all types of like lesbian questions. So what do you? She watched some lesbian porn just to kind of figure it out. She has like some follow-up questions
My
after.
mom still asks me, why do I not date the feminine gays? Like, she wants me to
Really?
date a feminine girl. Like, she's all, ever since I came out in like the end of 12th grade.
Like, Mom, don't put up your little fantasies on me.
No,
Do it yourself.
and she's just like, but why not? Because then you can share lipsticks and you can share shoes and stuff. And like, she
convenience.
just thinks it opens up this whole like double closet type of life. Like, Mom, it's not about the closet. It's about some more stuff. It's different things involved. But
I did though. We shared shoes. It was great. We wore the same shoe size, same lipstick colors. I was like, yes. All right. We're going to go, you guys, because this podcast actually ran past our time because I love you.
because it's sex. Oh my God, I learned so much, Lacie. I appreciate it. You're such an amazing educator. I'll get the book. You let me know when it's on Amazon. I will be the first one to pre-order. And I need my copy signed on the page talking about toes because you taught me so much today.
I'm not. Goodbye, guys. No, just kidding. Okay, before we leave, please tell everybody where they can find you on social media.
So on social media, you can find me under Dynasty Harris, DYNASTEE Harris. On Instagram, it's @honest_. You can go to my website, www.twerkingandnetworking.com. And Twitter is Dynasty Harris too.
You use Twitter?
It's there.
Yeah.
There's people there. I post to it. I don't really check it as often, but
Right.
that's some people's vice, so I keep it.
Weird.
Oh, also on YouTube, you can like type in studs versus femmes. Those are my like
Oh, yeah. She makes these funny
comedy
skits.
skits and stuff.
How did you not mention this? She makes the funniest skits, you guys. She made a skit real quick before we leave because it was so funny to me and I just watched it the other day. She made a skit about like you coming in and somebody's like robbing your ex.
Oh man, I hated my ex that day. I woke up like, yeah, that would be funny.
It was so funny.
That'd be
I'm
funny
not.
if she got shot.
She looked like, and she looked like, and she was like, and then it was cute. I know,
Okay,
but
yeah.
you guys that are listening to this, you don't know what like this is. But I'm making facial expressions.
Just follow me and you can see them.
Follow
I'll
her.
repost them all.
They're so funny. You're funny. You're a good person. I love
Thank
you.
you. I like you too. You're so awesome.
No,
And she's
stop.
really pretty in person. Just in case any of you guys are like, oh, that filter, bitch, it's not a filter. Jesus put a filter on her actual face.
I
Like,
appreciate you because
jeez.
I did my makeup with my left hand today.
Perfection.
It's difficult.
Work it out.
All right, guys. I love you guys. Don't forget, if you guys are listening to this podcast on any podcast streaming source, you can also find it on YouTube. Just type in LACIOLOGY in the search or Lacie and Freshie Productions because this is a Lacie and Freshie production. And I love you guys. Thank you guys for listening. Goodbye.
Bye.